Listen closely, because what I'm about to show you is something that top players will never openly reveal. It's a formation quietly tearing through ranked matches, match after match, crushing even the sweatiest opponents. No overhyped false nines, no unnecessary wide wingers, just pure, surgical domination, designed for those who want to control every blade of grass. This is the dark horse of eFootball tactics. The 4-3-3 with 2 center forwards, 1 second striker, 1 central midfielder, 2 defensive midfielders, and 4 defenders. And once you master it, there's no turning back.
Most necessary. That was well played, well stopped. Casemiro. That's Petit. Full it.
2 center forwards up front, ready to punish every defensive line. A second striker lurking just behind them, creating chaos in the pockets of space. A central midfielder bridging defense and attack, shifting the tempo at will. A double pivot of defensive midfielders, shielding your defense like silent sentinels. And 4 defenders forming a wall, ready to repel any counterattack.
Are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
This isn't just a shape, it's a machine, a system, a symphony of controlled aggression. Let's start where most matches are decided, the midfield. Your 2 defensive midfielders are the silent enforcers. They don't care about glory, they care about balance. One holds the line, protecting your center backs. The other steps forward, intercepting transitions, reading danger before it even appears. They don't just defend, they orchestrate your build-up.
United looking to pass their way through.
Then comes your central midfielder and the second striker. They don't beg for attention. They whisper danger. They live in the gaps between defensive lines, throwing precise passes, making late runs, pulling defenders out of shape, creating traps for the unaware. And here's the genius. With no wide midfielders, the central lanes open like a wound. You flood the middle, overload it, and break through it. One drags the defensive line backward, the other operates in the half spaces. They switch, rotate, and combine. It's chaos, but it's controlled chaos, designed to suffocate your opponent. You don't need a flashy playmaker in this system because you are the playmaker multiplied. Now, let's break down the players used in this setup and how you can replicate it in your squad with the best individual instructions. Center forward, Andriy Shevchenko. Play style, goal poacher. To copy this setup, use any available goal poacher. Center forward, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Play style, goal poacher. To copy this setup, use any available goal poacher. Second striker, Ruud Gullit. Play style, deep lying forward, use classic number 10 instead. To copy this setup, use any available classic number 10. Central midfielder, Jude Bellingham. Play style, whole player. To copy this setup, use any available whole player. Player, defensive midfielder, Rodri. Play style, orchestrator. To copy this setup, use any available orchestrator. Defensive midfielder, Patrick Vieira. Play style, anchorman. To copy this setup, use any available anchorman. Left back, Alessandro Costacurta. Play style, defensive fullback. To copy this setup, use any available defensive fullback. Center back, Lilian Thuram. Play style, defensive fullback. To copy this setup, use any available defensive fullback. Center back, Frank Rijkaard. Play style, build up. To copy this setup, use any available build-up defender. Right back, alternative, Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Play style, defensive fullback. To copy this setup, use any available defensive fullback. 2 goal poachers up front for constant runs and goal threat, supported by a classic number 10 for creative link-up play. A whole player for advanced runs into the box, an orchestrator for calm build-up and ball circulation, and an anchorman for defensive cover in front of the back line. Defensive fullbacks on both flanks for stability, a build-up center back to help circulate possession, and additional defensive support with a defensive fullback at center back. Why do top players use this setup behind the scenes? Simple. 5 men in attack when needed. Rock-solid defensive spine. Short passing, direct player long ball, all possible. Perfect structure for manual pressing and staggered counters. Here's why this formation quietly dominates in eFootball. If your opponent tries to press high, that's exactly what you want. Your 2 defensive midfielders always provide safe passing options, letting you calmly play out without forcing risky long balls. The magic happens when your second striker and central midfielder drop into the spaces behind the pressing lines. That's your escape valve. One touch, one turn, boom, you're in the final third before your opponent can recover.
Played him through. Look, movement creates more options. Chance for the header! Goal!
If your opponent parks the bus and sits deep, your second striker and central midfielder thrive. They move into the half spaces, link with your fullbacks, control the rhythm, and create lanes to slip your center forwards in behind or take shots themselves. And because you're not relying on wide wingers, your fullbacks become hidden weapons. They can join the attack when safe or sit back when you need security. You control the tempo, not your opponent. But listen carefully. This formation is not plug and play. It needs a conductor. That conductor is you. The 4-3-3 with 2 center forwards, 1 second striker, 1 central midfielder, 2 defensive midfielders, and 4 defenders, a shadow behind your forwards. 2 guardians protecting your midfield, a spine that will not break. This is more than a tactic. It is a weapon for players who think 3 moves ahead. Adapt it, master it, unleash it in the league. Because in eFootball, the smartest always rise. Want to see this formation rip live opponents apart? Smash that like button, subscribe, and I will show you how top-tier tactics work in real matches. This is eFootball, and this is how the top players win.
Options for movement. Kunde calmly anticipates. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their